Yep. We're back. We are back. Solomon is not done. Solomon Daniels is not done playing. I did say that in the last video. I said, look, Solomon's not going to retire this season. He is going to play out his contract with the Kansas City Chiefs. If you want to go over the stats one more time, 50 tackles, 2 sacks, 18 big hits, that led the league. 10 interceptions, that led the league. 5 pass deflections, 9 catches allowed, 3 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, one of which was returned for a touchdown. So he had a good season, right? Ended up in the Pro Bowl once again, but of course, no Super Bowl. Lost to Jacksonville, went one and done, lost to Jacksonville at home. And the freaking Dolphins, yo. The Miami Dolphins won the Super Bowl, bruh. The Miami Dolphins did. So this is all live. This isn't post commentary. This is like I am sitting on my couch right now. I am looking at my TV and I am controlling everything right now. So we're going to go through this offseason together just to be real transparent. I've been doing this for, 6 seasons now? So I guess we're getting, this is about to be season 7 of Solomon Daniels. Oh my gosh. Season 7 of Solomon Daniels. Stay tuned. We're going to do a top 5 of season 6 at the end. All right, season 6, top 5 coming at the end of the video. But let's get into this offseason. Again, Dolphins won the Super Bowl. The Pro Bowl is over. So now there is absolutely nothing to do. So we can go over here, and that will send us into the offseason, I believe. I think this will be the last chance we have to take a look at stats from last year, I think. If you want to see how the players did. Yep, retired players. So people are retiring right now. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can check stats from last year one more time. Let me see. Player stats. Let's see if those are still up. Okay, they are. So Chiefs. Mark Randolph had 3,440 yards, 33 touchdowns, 22 interceptions. That might have been a career high in interceptions for him. Let's go year by year. No, 2011 he had 23. Dang, yo. I did not know Randolph turned the ball over like this. So that was on par. 19 and 17, 20 and 19, 26, 23, 33, 22. So a career high 33 touchdowns, but a 22 interception season. Dang. That's not good. Was that his best rating all time though? It was. A season high passer rating of 88.4 and still couldn't get no Super Bowl. It was in these seasons where he got the dub. He got the Super Bowl ring in 2010 and 2011, throwing 19 and 23 picks. Oh, that's crazy. Let's go rushing. John Shutt ran for over 1,000 yards. I didn't know that. Had 6 touchdowns, averaging 67 yards a game. This dude got 1,000 yards running. He had 11 fumbles. Oh my, what the heck? 600 yards after the first hit. Hey, that's legit. You telling me you ran for 1,000 yards and only had 2 rushes of more than 20? That's it. Darrell Irvin had more than 1,000 yards. That was a career high. 56 catches. He averaged 75 yards a game with 11 touchdowns. So that's half of Randolph's touchdowns, wasn't it? Maybe my math. Am I stupid? Is my math off like that? Yeah, it was. That's a third. That's a third. He had 11 touchdowns. Randolph had 33. So that's a third. Okay. See, math was my best subject in school, but sometimes in the moment, I get lost. So 500, 500, 600, 700, and then boom, 1,200. And he did so with less catches. Dang, Darrell. And he had never had double-digit touchdowns either. Oh, man. Made the Pro Bowl for the first time, too. Blocking. Bro, we're losing all of these people, I think. Manson had 99 pancakes. McIntosh had 96 pancakes. Falk, 76. Hunt, set. Look at all these Pro Bowl, bro. Left guard, right guard, center, left tackle, right tackle. All of them made the Pro Bowl, bro. If you didn't see the Pro Bowl episode, I mean, go watch that. That's when I talk about Solomon retiring and whatnot. So then, now here we are a few weeks later, and obviously Solomon's not going to retire. But we're just kind of going through stats right now. So Napoleon Harris had 83 tackles. He led the team. Suggs had 61. Pollard, 58. Tamba Hali, 57. Buddy had 23 sacks, which is an NFL single-season record. Of course, Solomon led the team in interceptions with 10, but Todd Pearson had 8. Suggs had 6. Sergio Jones had 3. Napoleon Harris had 3. Derek Johnson had 2. And Ochuko Hornsby had 1. Who had the most yards? Got to be Solomon. Yeah, 205 interception yards. Let's see here. Yep, 84-yard pick six for Solomon Daniels. I remember that. 3 forced fumbles. Does it say defensive touchdowns? Yep, Solomon had 2 defensive TDs. Suggs had 2 defensive TDs. Anybody have more than that? No. Okay. All right, sounds good. Oh, yeah, by the way, 13 for 21. Melvin McGuire, everybody's least favorite kicker. Or maybe Doug James. You might hate Doug James more than you hate Melvin McGuire, but 13 of 21, 61%. And extra points, he was 32 of 44. Dog. This man, that man left 12 points on the field by missing his extra points. Crazy. Now, here's something weird, though. 4 for 5 from 40 to 49 yards out. 0 for 2 from 50 plus. 5 of 7. Yeah, and you know he's not going nowhere either. We drafted this dude in the 2nd round. He ain't going nowhere. He a second. You think I'm lying? Look, it's gonna tell you. Right, look where it says right there. Draft info. 2nd round pick. Number 32. NFL draft out of Nebraska. Yeah. I'm serious. Justin Watson averaged 32 yards per punt, which is awful. It's an absolute. And his net average was 26.6. Come on, dog. Yeah, so they were obviously the downfall of the team. And that is why we weren't very good. But it is what it is. All right, let's move on to the offseason. So this is when they reveal who's going to be on the Madden cover. It's never Solomon. It's literally never Solomon. So roster management. So the guys whose contract expires are expiring. So expiring contracts, they're gone because Madden don't be re-signing people. I don't know if anybody gets their contract restructured or anything like that, but I do know the Chiefs are losing a lot of talent right now. And you're about to see that reflected. So we're going to go over retired players in just a second. We're also going to go over what the roster is going to look like for the Chiefs. Well, what the roster looks like before the draft. Are we going to do draft this episode? I don't know. We might do draft this episode. We might not. We'll see. I don't see why we wouldn't do it, but we'll see how long this takes. Okay, so it turns out the NFL draft is happening right now. So because of that, I guess we are going to do draft. We are going to go over who the rookies will be. And that's going to be interesting because the Chiefs are going to have to replace like the entire offensive line because all of their contracts expired. So, and I'm also interested in seeing who they're going to replace Darrell Irvin with. I think Darrell Irvin's contract is expiring. And Dwayne Bowe might be the only guy left. So, yeah. Okay, we're doing the draft. Roster management, sign the draft picks, and here we go. Looks like you guys drafted Marshall tackle Ted Combs in the 1st round of the draft on Saturday. Okay, cool. We got a tackle in the 1st round. Looks like you guys drafted Texas A&M outside linebacker Benji Stringer in the 1st round. Wait a minute, we had 3 first-round picks? We drafted a tackle out of Marshall. We drafted outside linebacker Benji Stringer. We had another one, Southern Miss guard Marco Jackson. Dog, we drafted 3. What? We had 3 first-round draft picks. Who did we? Oh my gosh. Who did we trade? If we had 3 picks in the 1st round, who did we trade? How did we get 3 first-round draft picks this year? Solomon didn't make the Madden cover. He never does. What? Other than Troy Polamalu, have you ever seen a safety on a Madden cover? I don't think so. Troy Polamalu is the only safety in my mind to ever be on a Madden cover. Richard Sherman got on there Madden 15. They don't be putting no defensive backs on there. They put quarterbacks on there. Quarterback, running back. You got to be a quarterback or a running back to get on a Madden cover, bro. I'm looking at 2 Madden covers right now. Vince Young and then Madden 06, Solomon's cousin going to be on Madden 06. That's Donovan McNabb. And then but some quarterbacks, bro. All right, let's check this roster, bro. Oh, my gosh. Who did y'all trade? Okay, Tom Bahali's still here. Praise be to God. Praise be to God. Quarterback, Mark Randolph. This is his final season. Troy Castle is a rookie. Ray Edwards is a rookie. They both stink. But Mark Randolph is a 97 overall. Was he 97 overall this whole time? I thought he was 92 overall. I don't know. Maybe he was. John Shutt, we know, is the running back. RJ Browning, the fullback. Thank God, Darrell Irvin was re-signed. Are you serious? We finally re-signed a player? We re-signed Darrell Irvin. What's the new contract? 3 years, $14 million. Oh my goodness. Hallelujah. God is so good. You telling me the AI finally woke up and said, you know what? Darrell Irvin was so good, had a career high in yards and touchdowns, made the Pro Bowl for the first time. Let's give this man a 3-year deal. Darrell Irvin is back, y'all. Oh my goodness, Darrell Irvin is back on the Chiefs. Oh, I'm excited about that. Okay, so Chucky Waller is our tight end. I don't know what happened to Daryl Byam. I guess he got traded. Okay, left tackle, 80 overall, Ted Combs, rookie. We got rid of old dude. Left guard is a brother by the name of Marvin Phillip. Told you we lost him. Trevor Falk. Okay, so we get to keep the center. Trevor Falk is still here. We brought back Sidney Hunt. Okay, we re-signed Sidney Hunt, a right guard. Now, is the backup, Marco Jackson, is he better than the left guard? 68, what's you? 82, you gonna start at left guard. You gonna be starting at left guard. And we don't have a right tackle. Of course, we don't have a right tackle. Do we have a backup left tackle? Okay, so we've got Sam McGee. Okay, one of y'all gonna have to play right tackle. I don't know who, but one of y'all gonna play right tackle. Okay, left end, Tom Bahali, 99 overall. Final season of Tom Bahali. Maybe, they might actually re-sign him. Willie Dawson will be the right defensive end. Mike Thompson, Roland Brown, who's a rookie. Benji Stringer, left outside linebacker. Irv Morrison is our middle linebacker. Okay, he sound new. Some of these folks sound new, bro. Where y'all come from, bro? Where you come from, dog? You always been here? When'd you get here? Drafted in the 7th round draft pick out of 2012. Okay. Okay, he sound new. Okay, Ochuko Hornsby's here. So who are the linebackers we lost? I forget their names already. See, that's me as a teammate. That's how bad of a teammate I am. I be forgetting names, dog. I be forgetting folk names out here. Todd Pearson is now a 90 overall. We still got him. Lennox Suggs, of course, still got him. Sergio Jones. The Don, Solomon Daniels. His backup is a 90 overall, bro. Rich Williams is a 90 overall. Y'all don't need Solomon. Y'all boys don't need no Solomon, bro. He making more money than Solomon. He making $14 million. Oh, man. Y'all should have traded him. This is horrible. He's younger. Same speed. He ain't as strong. He ain't got the awareness. He got more agility. Ain't nobody got the acceleration that Solomon got. The catch-up speed Solomon got, crazy. Solomon catch better. Carrying, okay, he better carrying. He jump better. Solomon breaks tackles better. Solomon's tackling's better. That don't matter. What else? What else? Solomon's stamina better. I don't even know what injury actually means. And Solomon's tougher. So Solomon is the better player. But dog, $14 million and he's sitting behind. He's just sitting there. Man, I don't know what kind of cap space y'all be messing around with. And Bernard Pollard is still here. Man, we could really go with a 3 safety look, bro. We could really hit people with a 3 safety look. Y'all should have traded. Well, I think I can kind of understand because he's got 3 years left on his deal. So Solomon plays out his final season. I don't think Solomon gonna come back. I think Solomon either retires or he goes to another team because there's no way they're going to have 2 safeties making this many millions. That is ridiculous to have 2 free safeties making that much money. Oh, we got a new kicker?
Y'all better give God a shout! A shout!
Bruh, Melvin McGuire pissed him off so much that we drafted a new kicker. Now, what round was you drafted in? What round was you drafted in? 3rd round pick out of Southern Miss. Okay. So we got so upset with Melvin McGuire that we're keeping him on the roster, but we went and got a new kicker, and we are stuck with Justin Watson at punter for 1 more season. Okay. Okay, now oh, that's not depth chart. I was going to say who's going to be the kick returner, but it's all good. Okay, so that's the roster. I'm not that mad at it because we are keeping some really important pieces. Now, I am worried about middle linebacker. Middle linebacker scares me. Left outside linebacker doesn't freak me out as much, but middle linebacker, I'm a little worried about that. I'm worried about, right tackle because we don't really have one. Defensive tackle, I'm okay with that. So offensive line may have some lapses here and there, but we were able to keep 2 of the Pro Bowlers on that offensive line. And then we drafted 2 legit elite prospects in the 1st round. I don't know how we got 3 first-round draft picks, but we did. We drafted a new kicker. Okay. So we're talking about something. We might be talking about something. All right, let's do top 5. Number 5, the forced fumble against the Atlanta Falcons. Solomon gave Jarius Norwood that yurt, but Obi Mahaley recovered the fumble and got a 1st down. And that game ended up being a loss for the Kansas City Chiefs. So that's why it's knocked down on the list. Great hit, but didn't get the play result or the game result that we wanted. Number 4, sack fumble against the Cleveland Browns. This was Solomon Daniels' debut with the Kansas City Chiefs. Was able to get into the backfield, bring down the quarterback. Ball was fumbled, recovered by the Browns, but the Chiefs did go on to win that game. The Chiefs also won this game at number 3, the scoop and score versus Denver. Remember earlier in that contest, the man Solomon was traded for took Solomon's jersey number, the number 37, and took it back all the way for a touchdown. Well, Solomon, a couple of drives later, a scoop and score in Denver of 37 yards. 37-yard scoop and score against his former team. Super special moment for Solomon. Number 2, the yurt against Carolina. Oh my gosh. That's a hit heard around the world. Everybody heard that hit. I heard his girlfriend broke up with him after this, man. He was like, how you gonna let another grown man hit you like that? I can't be with no man that get hit like that. Girlfriend left him. Solomon didn't want her though, so he was like, nah, get away from me. Don't come over here with that. Number 1, the pick 6 versus Oakland. Y'all knew this was number 1. The longest pick 6 of Solomon Daniels' career. Solomon had 3 interceptions in this game, y'all. 3 interceptions. First time ever having a hat trick game. Taking this thing all the way back. I mean, it's awesome. Solomon has scored a touchdown with Denver and Kansas City. Doesn't have one with the 49ers. And I really think if Solomon could get 1 more year in a 49ers jersey, he could get a pick 6. But of course, we're not going to focus on maybe playing for the 49ers again. We've got 1 more season to play with the Kansas City Chiefs. It is now 2013, season 7 of Solomon Daniels. I know y'all ready. Very last thing before we get out of here. Congratulations to LaDainian Tomlinson, who has retired from the NFL. No more LT. No more LT. I'll tell you what, Solomon and LT have a very special relationship. It goes back to the Pro Bowl. Solomon tackled LT 3 times in the Pro Bowl. LT came up to Solomon after the game and said, I need you doing that in San Diego because I don't want you hitting me no more. San Diego doesn't call Solomon. Solomon ends up in Denver, and he continued to just give that yayer to LT over the years. LT did get Solomon back one good time. He broke Solomon's ankles one good time. I didn't forget about that. That was a pretty embarrassing play for the Don. But LT and Solomon are very good friends and had just an awesome relationship. It's going to be weird not seeing him in the backfield for San Diego, but I get it. 12 years in the league, you're 34 years old. You probably want to focus on some other things now, and I can support that. But I will say it was an absolute pleasure to face LT twice a year for multiple seasons. Congratulations to LT. All right, y'all, 2013 season's up next. Season 7. It is your boy 5 Wars Deep. One love.